I'm really proud of the way our guys competed second half, kind of got off to a slow start, turned it over. They're a good team. They've given us problems. And then obviously got back, went up in the second half. And then their senior took over, and it just was too much for us. And, you got to get a hat tip sometimes because, De Silva's a really good player, and he kind of made all their big plays. He answered. We went up 2. He hit a big 3. He got some putbacks. He just was just really he's just a good player. We got to find a way to defend him better.
First question, Theo Lawson.
What was your game plan for De Silva, and how did you kind of beat what you guys were trying to do defensively on him?
Well, we thought we don't have a great matchup, and so we tried a lot of different guys on him. We tried to go bigger this time with FA first, Deshaun. Tony had him a little bit. Jazz had him a little bit. And even Bova, and felt like it was a tough one for Bova. But and then we tried zone. We tried to mix it up, but they got the ball in the mid post and high post too much with him. He's just really, he just finishes everything. We might have done a good job. Hold on, let me look. 10-18. That's a little below his average, but we tried some things and nothing seemed to work.
Were you proud of how the team responded after Noah went down in the first half, and you guys were able to go going around in the second half and close the gap and eventually take a 1 or 2 point lead, I think?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Noah's he gives us a lot of our competitiveness and our fearlessness, and him going down. But I was really proud of the way our guys responded, because we take Noah out of the equation. They pushed us around inside, to be honest. Like Kasunas had 6 points, 3 offensive boards, 2 assists, and they were just. And, our bigs just weren't up for the challenge. And they responded. FA came out and played better. He made some shots that helped, but he also was competing better on the defense and rebounding. He missed a dunk, but I was just happy with him being aggressive. Tony gave us some really good minutes, I thought, and kept us going. But, yeah.
Was it a lower back issue for Noah that kept him out there, or was it a hip?
Yeah, I'm not sure. He landed on his hip or something, and I think it pained him to run or something, and hopefully it's something that'll, like a Charlie horse or something he just couldn't compete with. That's what I'm praying for, and then he can get healed up and get ready to go.
How about Andre Yakumovsky's shooting? He made 5 of them. I think his season high was 4. He did that a couple times, but obviously hit a new season high today with 5 threes, and really kind of kept you guys in the game offensively.
Yeah, the first half I thought he played a little out of character. He forced some things, and then second half he really competed and got us back in there with the shooting, and he's going to give it his all, and for a freshman on the road, really good effort.
Ryan Root, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Turnovers seem to be quite an issue for this team, tying your guys' season high tonight. Was it just the Stanford defense that was causing issues out there, or maybe was it the decision-making on offense? What really was the issue for this team with the turnovers tonight?
A little bit of both. They're good. We try to do some things to break their pressure on the side, and they bothered us, but we had a couple unforced ones coming out of the timeout. TJ, we got in a little tough spot, and Carlos too. And not to give them a pass, but they were both freshmen. Those are the ones that stick in your craw a little bit. But like Isaac turned one over, and we had Deshaun on the roll, just kind of missed the pass. But I can live with those. That was going to be a bucket if he found Deshaun. He found him. He just missed the pass, and probably Isaac's playing too many minutes, carrying along a pretty big burden. But I thought Isaac handled the ball, and he had to handle a lot of pressure and played really well.
Speaking of Isaac, he had another good shooting performance. Kind of his 3rd straight game with a fairly efficient scoring performance. Is that a bit of a high note to take from this game? Just seeing that Bonton's finally finding his stroke and going into these next conference games. Yeah,
absolutely. I think it's just he's played really well, and like I said, I'm always going to go with the guy that shows up for practice and tries to do what the team's doing. He's really been focused, and I think he's getting confident and getting better. And just need to keep guys healthy around him and keep them going.
We saw Tony Miller play, a few more minutes tonight. Had a good chunk of this team's free throws. I'm sure he's probably exempt from the free throw rehab. But,
no, I don't think so. I don't think so. He might get a pat on the back, but it's hard to get out of rehab. It's a 30-day program. Trust me.
Are you pleased with Miller's performance tonight? And is he about as close to 100% as fans can expect?
Oh, I doubt he's 100%. He's just there's still some rust there, but it was just, I think that dunk got him going in the first half. And that's what he gives us. He finds ways to get to the foul line. He finds ways to score and put a little more pressure on the defense. I thought that was I can't remember the score of the game when they waved off the and one on his drive. It was probably the right call as a foul out on the floor, but sometimes you get those, but he's a little rusty, but he did a good job.
We've got time for one more question. Go ahead, Ryan.
Sorry. Lastly, for you, Coach, defending De Silva tonight, really kind of the first premier forward / big man that you've had to face defensively. Does this kind of prepare this team mentally for facing against other kind of hybrid forward big men players in the future?
I hope so. That guy's he's had our number, but I think he's had the whole league's number too. I think he's in contention for being player of the year in the league, and he played like it tonight. Because we threw a lot of different things at him, and he just kept coming at you, and it's hard because you got guys they're smart the way they play, and put guys like Spencer Jones on his side of the floor. That's a hard guy to help off. He gets the ball in the middle of the floor. It's hard to bring help there, and he's good enough. He's a good passer, but he's just an amazing finisher and playmaker, scorer, really.